A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hokies offense will have the opening possession of the game. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Grunkmeyer. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Catch in the middle. It's Green. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Baker. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Wide receiver comes in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've
converts on 4th down, still going. Gets away from one, he's got space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Play number 10 on this series. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. It looks like they're going to have to throw it, but as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move. You can change the launch point, try to do something to...
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Makes the grab in the corner!
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the fourth down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's second and long. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. This time he wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Hokies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the quick completion. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Dickens. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's McKenzie. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. BC back to work after picking up the first down. He goes right back to the air. Got his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Eagles. Myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Dickens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Maybe a crease. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Looking for the time with the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was nice.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him in the flat. And he's able to pick up the first down just inside the 50 at the 49. The Hokies are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Across the 35. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. The short hands, it's Green. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Hard running there. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dickens. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Dickens. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now the toss. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pocket breaking down. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent. You've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
And the Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Catch in the middle. It's Heath. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it
makes a grab and room to run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job.
Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he wants it all. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. BC uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Boston College. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He rifles one deep to the left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air, and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And he makes the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's the Buckeyes looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. And now over to your game at Alumni Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey guys, the Eagles head coach told me coming out of the locker room, the first half was okay, even though they've got a lead. He understands the ACC season opener, conference opener, they've got to be even better in the third quarter. He said there's some things we can clean up, some positives we can build on. Their intensity has to remain strong here to start the second half.
Appreciate that, Holly. Boston College right back to the line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll go right back to it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline saying, give me the ball, I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team, and he comes through big time.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Makes the grab. It's right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Off play action. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Snagged out of the air. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Takes a handoff. It's Hawkins. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
That's caught. It's Reynolds.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
The run inside. It's Overton, and he's knocked down.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Under fire. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's McKenzie. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Overton. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. There's some room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the 1st down.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On the draw, it's Overton. Pass, it's Ryan. Plucks it out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Hokies! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Running inside. It's Dickens. Just keeps moving. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Runs through a tackle. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, third and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up fourth.
He'll field the punt and look for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Still on his feet at the 35. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on! Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver, keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the counter.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Back to throw, it's Baker. Wide open downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
First and goal, Virginia Tech.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. On the run, it's Hawkins. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. These corners backing off a bit. Spits it out to the back. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Second down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course.